What's up, buddies? Super Dude Mega here. Welcome back to another Factorio video. This is the second episode, or yeah, I guess I could call it episode because you guys have left 5, or the previous video got 5 likes, which means that I get to do another one because it seems like people actually like this, which is always nice. And so I'm a bit upset with myself and just annoyed in many ways because I actually recorded a video before this. I recorded for 40 minutes and I was ready to edit it. I put it in, it took a little while because it's really long. And then when I went on, my audio coming from my microphone was way too quiet, and so when I was attacking some of the alien colonies, you could hear nothing that I said. And so then I finally decided, yeah, it's not good enough, so I'm gonna have to do it again. And so I'm really frustrated because I wasted so much time doing that, and my microphone was too quiet because I had made the settings go down. Frustrating. Okay. It's gonna be a bit different because, well, I just spent time actually destroying. In my previous recording, I destroyed an entire colony right around here. So that was a huge one, pretty big here. In this video, we're gonna actually make things shorter. And hopefully I'm not going to record for as long because I'm not going to go through all of that and find out that, again, I did it wrong. But first part of action is just put some of those things in because, the fixing parts are out. So in this video, we are going to be just destroying colonies that are around my base, and we're gonna take down, let's see what other big colony there is, because I need to find a big one that I can slowly take down, and I'm getting spammed as usual. You know, okay, we're gonna take down a small big colony, if you ever heard that before. We're gonna take down this one, and we're gonna take down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that will be the end of the video. It's gonna be short, hopefully. Spamming again. Okay. Yep. These people be insulting me, which is very rude. You should never insult Super Dude Mega because you will, it's been proven that you will live less, obviously, because Super Dude Mega gives a lot of life, and if he doesn't like you, then you don't get as much life. It's been proven like hundreds of times, and so yeah, make sure to subscribe and everything else. Okay, moving on. I'm just gonna wait for these robots. There we go, and we are moving on. Okay. Enough with the self-promotion. Let's move on. So, we are making our way to this one. Actually, this one's big. We're a change of plans. We are rerouting our route to go this one, these two maybe, and that's just one alien, and make our way all the way down to this one. Okay, that's better. I'm happy with that. We have another assembly machine, huh? What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna add a couple gates because this area right here needs one. Okay, that's not big enough, but it's gonna be big enough for now. Okay. We are moving to attack, which one? Okay, this one should be small. And of course, okay. hopefully you guys can hear me this time around. Another annoying part is that, stupidly, I don't have as many rockets because I used way over 200 in the last video, or in the last recording, and all of that is just a big fat waste of time. Wait, I'm gonna die, or I'm not gonna die. My tank is gonna get destroyed pretty soon. Okay, so here it is. This one's actually much smaller than the one that I took out in the failed recording. But okay, we have started on the fighting. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. I don't know. I don't think I can turn it down very well, or I can't right now. Little something. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna try not to make this a quiet meeting, but okay, that was way too easy. The other one, I actually almost got my tank destroyed on the other one. And I also got pretty close. Well, I completely ran out of cannon shells because I used over like 100 of them. So that was actually very little. Let me see how much. Okay, we can do more. We're going to take down this one too. I may have to actually stop by my base again so that I can pick up a couple of, not a couple, but a lot. What are these things? Oh, I'm terrible. I need to pick up tons of explosive cannon shells because 10 is nowhere near enough. Okay. One thing that I would change is the whole freezing the game to save all the time. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this with just 4. Oh no. Is this the... Nope, I think I can survive this. That was impressive. Okay. Because we don't have enough cannons, we're gonna have to finish this with bullets. Which now I notice I'm out of those practically as well. Which means I may have to switch to flamethrower, which is a slow, which doesn't damage things fast enough. Well, this is like anything but a successful video. Okay. So I did not have enough time to fill up all of it, or I didn't have enough resources, more like that. And I'm having a lot of problems at my base. The whole system of how aliens get spawned works. So I said this in the other video and forgot about saying it in this one because this is a remake. And I'm getting spammed on Discord as usual. But So the way it works is at the very beginning, so when you do very little pollution, because aliens are attracted to pollution, so the more pollution you make at your base, the more aliens are going to come and attack you. Because they don't like pollution, it smells, I mean, no one really likes pollution very much, except for strange people. But anyway, aliens really don't like it, and so they go to the source of the pollution, and they destroy it. And they will go through anything that's in the way of it. And so, at the very beginning, you don't have many aliens because you don't have much pollution, or the aliens will leave you alone unless you get too close to their colony. But at the beginning, all the aliens right now, these aliens are big ones, but at the beginning they're small aliens, so I don't think there are any more small aliens that I have. If I find one, I'll try to point it out. But you can find it for yourself, maybe. They're basically, that's a medium one, but they're little tiny ones, little tiny gray aliens. Now there's 2 types or 3 types of aliens if you count the worms. There's biter, which are these ones that are running at me, and there's spitters, which are these ones that are stationary, that are stopping. Now you can tell, you can infer by the name that, oh no, this is a bad thing. Okay, we're just gonna have to load back. I was so distracted I didn't even realize. And eventually, as you kill them faster and, are able to remove their lives, that's kind of sad, but remove them faster and more easily, then they start getting harder, and then you'll find, medium aliens, which are red. So you'll actually find medium biters because the spitters have not come around just yet, because you're not high enough of a level. And the medium ones are a little bit stronger, and they're a little bit faster. So I think there's still medium ones around. And medium ones are medium size, and they're red. So that's a big one, that's blue. And so eventually you'll be fighting a lot, and it's like, whoa, this is hard, but then you'll find out, hey, I'm high enough a level now that I can easily kill them off. And then, so that's an example of a medium biter right there. I don't think there's any little biters. You can find them sometimes in really big colonies, not so much the small ones. You'll soon find that now there are spitters. Now this colony here doesn't have any spitter spawners, so no spitters are coming. But you'll actually find spitter spawners before they start spawning. It's just nothing. They won't do anything. They'll just spawn biters. And so you'll eventually be like, whoa, this is hard, and then they can attack from a distance because they spit at you instead of go and melee attack you. But then you'll find out that you can destroy them pretty easily. Then they start, then some medium spitters will start coming towards you, and then they'll be a little harder, and eventually you'll get some big biters and then some big spitters. But before that, you'll find, like you just saw, you'll find some worms. Now worms can actually spawn all on their own. They don't go anywhere, they kind of just stay near the spawners. Most of the time they'll just be around the spawners because they need to guard them to make it harder for you to fight them. But sometimes you'll find them on their own. Now the worms kind of go the same way as the spitters and biters, because as time passes they get bigger and bigger, And so the big worms, and well, those are the worms right there. And the big biters and spitters are blue. So all of the small aliens are gray. All of the medium ones are red, and then all of the big ones are blue. And I don't think there's any giant ones. I'd be kind of afraid to find out. But then, eventually, once you unlock everything, or once you get all of the aliens there, the colonies will start spawning a lot more frequently. A lot harder time fighting them off since they'll keep coming to attack. And then after that, in addition to that, they will also spawn as bigger colonies. So at first you would only find like one colony or one spawner at a time, and then eventually they come out as, well, what you saw earlier in the video is big ones with multiple colonies all on one same area, and more and more worms that are spawning near them. Now, also, the farther you go out, the bigger the colonies are. So, let's say I probably showed you this, well, there's big ones over here. But all the way down here, they get really, like, this is a jam-packed, filled one. And there's all the... They also get more frequent as you go farther out. It just gets harder. Harder and harder. I may actually end the video here right after I destroy this colony up here, and then we'll call it a day. Just because I'm still really annoyed that my other recording, my voice was too quiet. Okay. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like, subscribe if you're new and you like my content, leave a comment or reply to you guys, and I will see you guys later. Bye!